Hey everybody, this is FTA. Welcome you to another episode of Skype Sanctuary. Today's episode is just a audio commentary for the Mega Man fan film by Blue Core Studios. The reason why I'm recording this intro right now is so we don't have a repeat of the Cyberbuddy commentary where everyone was like, when did we start? When did we start? Which admittedly was a big mistake on my behalf. So if you want to take a few seconds right now to line up the Mega Man fan film, and when I say go, press play. 3, 2, 1, go. Hello everyone, I am FTA.
And I'm Sonic Movies.
And
And that was Skylar.
I'm Tom64.
And this is a extremely casual commentary of the Mega Man film. We're watching this in preparation for the Sonic fan film because today's date is the 6th of January 2013, 3 days before the Sonic fan film premieres online. So we're just watching this because I thought, exactly, we don't really have the highest expectations for it, and I don't believe I think Tom's seen it, and Steven and Skylar have never seen it all the way through. So we're just going to be recording ourselves listening to this. This is extremely casual. Don't expect us to be entertaining or funny, but you know, we're not anyway. So
It's not going to be on the same caliber as our previous name.
No
yes,
problem.
exactly. But I will say, just right off the bat, for what this is, a low budget fan film, I think it's very impressive. Because he made this film for like $4,000, and if you would have given me $4,000, no way in fuck would I have finished with something this impressive. But still, if you look at it as an actual film, it ain't that good.
Space age technology here.
Why does this need to be set in the real world?
Because the real world is cheaper.
Because technically, Mega Man is just in the future.
True, but this doesn't look like the future.
It does if it was recorded in the 70s. So,
Well, see, technically, the original Mega Man game takes place in the year 2000 and X, which means it could take place anywhere in between 2000 and 2009.
20,000.
So, seeing as this film was recorded, it was made in like 2010, it makes sense.
If you want to get pedantic, X means 10, so technically it's 2020.
Well, no, because it goes in the first game. It has 200X, which means it has to.
Ah, okay, 1X then.
He's
so
pretty cool.
2010.
Now, I will say, apart from looking nothing like he does in the game, she's stoned. Apart from looking nothing like he does in the games, I like the guy who plays Dr. Light. No idea what his name is, but it's pretty good.
The interview for your position.
Roll over acts like a motherfucker, but it kind of works.
It'll look good on your resume,
It
guys.
got a bit creepy there for a second.
We can focus on other things.
Experience.
Don't think about bound.
since he's obviously not paying these people much, how did he get them agree to do this shit?
I imagine, you know, because
Yeah, right?
you know, starring in a feature-length film. Hands down, Wiley's the best actor in this film.
Yeah.
Has he ever been, like, properly stated to be German?
No, it's just that the
Oh, God.
Ruby
I knew
Spears
you were gonna
Mega Man
mention that.
cartoon, Scott McNeil portrayed Dr. Wily with a German accent, and so most people just give him one.
You don't say.
McNeil, aka Piccolo.
Exactly. Scott McNeil, aka Dinobot and Rat Trap from Beast Wars.
Nice.
Although in Mega Man 8, which came out before this game was, you know, he sounds normal, but I wish Dr. Light would have been like Elmer Fudd in that game. We have to stop.
He is sweating so much. Look at how much he's sweating. Look at how much he's acting.
He should be bald.
Acting!
Yeah, this is what constitutes humor.
Meanwhile, at Magfest.
That was funny, Tom.
Thank you, Stephen, you condescending ass. Fucking love this guy. Holy teeth, Batman.
I know.
Yeah. But see, that's why he was cast for the part.
So this guy's actually Elton John. He just lost a lot of weight to play Dr. Wily.
Looking good.
I will say in most versions of the Mega Man story, you're meant to like not empathize with Wily, but in this film, Dr. Light is such a prick that I root for Wily. Light acts like such a bastard for no good reason that I want Wily to succeed.
Hey, I can relate to Dr. Light or Wily. Fuck. I know.
Technical jar.
I'm a reporter. Uh-oh.
I'm pretty sure most news crew would have more than just, you know, the reporter and one cameraman.
Right.
I'm also thinking for something like this, I'm pretty sure that guy might bring a tripod and there'd be at least one other sound guy.
What's the name of the guy who plays?
I don't know. Okay, he's just decent.
Yeah, I'll just hire him to make faces in my next film.
His name is Mustache Toothcap.
Swing and a miss.
Ba-dum-tsh.
Yeah, I was swinging a miss, just like your mum. You can fix any broken joke with a.
What the fuck am I fucking looking at?
Oh yeah, the Robot Masters.
Yeah.
I will be honest with you. For $4,000, I think the CG robots look pretty damn good.
Yeah.
The CG robots look fine.
The actors in the suits, fuck off. Just fuck off. Cutman should be more of a red rather than orange, but whatever. You know, Gutchman looks pretty sweet. But
I think they should have all been real life, but with costumes, or all CGI, not a mix, because it looks really awkward.
it does. It just looks weird, man. Especially with like Iceman looks completely different. Iceman should be in like a big winter coat, and he's not.
And look at Dr. Light's ultimate creation, the Hockey Man!
Yeah, right?
I'm German, you know.
What a bitch!
I know. I get like Dr. Light doesn't like. You think Dr. Light would want Wily to come in the Archie Mega Man comic, which is actually amazing.
I love those.
Fucking
I love those
I
comics.
buy all the trade paperbacks. They're amazing. They explain that like they don't get into it, but they explain that Dr. Wily did some questionable things in the past, which is why Dr. Light is kind of like being like the spokesman. But in the comic book, Light is like. You know, it doesn't matter if I'm the one in the interview, Albert. You and I will be remembered. So in the comic book, they make a good deal of making Dr. Light likable. But in this, he just comes off like a prick. He's basically Skylar.
Yeah.
With a slightly bigger penis, even though that's hard to imagine.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I guess your penis is pretty small.
Penis jokes.
How unprofessional is this that they allow that little girl to come in and they don't bother to retake it? It's kind of like when the guy's still filming. Why is he filming? She just said we got everything we need. Oh god.
Film guy, what are you doing? Film guy, stop!
Want to have sex with them?
Silly human, these are not for you.
You cannot handle my robo-nuts. Why does she look so much more advanced?
She's not wearing a hockey mask.
I'm just thinking about that Batman dub now. I'm not wearing hockey pants.
Well, hockey is underway. It's topical.
Yeah, I guess.
Awkward.
That's your cue to shut the fuck up, bitch.
Oh yeah, by the way, the Nobel Prize, that whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm angry.
Dr. Light's a decent actor. Like,
He's not bad.
I could watch a movie featuring just these two.
I'd rather watch that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dr. Wily's got a nice package. What was on the computer screen?
Wily, I want to bang you.
What was on the computer screen? Was that an Awesome Series thing?
Oh, you bet your ass it was. Dr. Light just likes to browse Newgrounds in his spare time.
Yeah, right? You know, it doesn't cost that much to put some makeup on someone's forehead to cover up their zits.
It's a character choice.
Why is
Okay.
a scientist? Cares about the science. Not the looks.
Okay, so yeah, so this is the scene which just proves Dr. Light to be an absolute prick, because this is the scene which causes Wily to go bad. And this scene, pretty much Dr. Light says, Dr. Wily, come here. We just made some robots. I'm going to make some more. I don't need you, fuck off. If he hadn't have brought Wily in to tell him this, nothing would have happened. If he just would have made the robot on his own, nothing bad would have happened.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
I know, Stephen, how bad is that pointless camera zoom? It's
Yeah.
so bad.
There it goes
I
again.
feel like I'm watching Django.
Yeah, the camera work isn't the best.
Really?
Nothing in this is the best.
Like, why? Like, I love how, like, Dr. Wily just, like, he's completely sweaty and covered in spots. It's just like, what? You stupid old man. I think Dr. Wily should be the new villain in the next Bond film. Just get this guy, like this version. Mr. Bond! Look at him. He overacts like a motherfucker. I love it.
Get your zits out of my face, Albert.
Stephen, I don't know about you, but on the close-ups of Dr. Light, the framing is so bad.
Yeah, it is pretty bad. Why they obviously went out of their way to give this guy a mustache. Why didn't they do the same for Dr. Eggman in the upcoming film?
Yeah, I would say that's one of the, I think Eggman's mustache is pathetically short in there.
To make him look more like Teddy Roosevelt, guys. Yeah. Sticking true to the origins.
This guy should just stop making films.
You was on about makeup, Stephen. Now they're just cropping out his forehead entirely so you can't see the spots.
I reckon this film was filmed in regular widescreen, but they realised there was too many shots of Dr. Wily's forehead. Like, fuck.
Oh god,
It's
they're about to pop.
No, it's like make it anamorphic so we can cut more out of it.
Ugh, gross.
It's the future, and we still use regular ass filing cabinets.
Yep.
Sad music go now.
Sad music going.
Well, I guess I'll go back to building that robot.
Okay, so what's the significance of that portrait?
Okay, that portrait we're gonna find out later, but that was Dr. Light's wife. She was Japanese and she was pregnant with twins, and she unfortunately died before the babies were born. That's why he makes rock and roll, and that's why they're Japanese. Both, as a nod to the fact that the game was made in Japan, but in terms of the context of the film, they're Japanese because his wife was Japanese. Which
Sounds very familiar. That reminds me of something else.
Which honestly, I liked that aspect. I thought was kind of cleverly written into it. I did like that. That was kind of good.
Are you sure? Because I think I've seen that plot somewhere else before.
I haven't myself, but
wasn't it in that Metropolis anime? Something like that.
No idea, but I haven't seen it.
That was a good movie.
Wasn't it?
I like the fact though that he makes this incredibly impressive robot by himself in a house with no real, equipment in like the span of a week.
June 16th, that's Tupac's birthday.
Incredibly significant, Sky. Thank you.
Is he making Iron Man?
Silly.
I was gonna say.
Blue core. I am Mega
Dr.
Man.
Light was able to build this in a house with a box of scraps.
Yeah, but Tony Stark made more impressive stuff in a cave.
I'm sorry, but I'm not Dr.
And
Light.
we're back on Home Improvement with our special guest.
Why were they making, like, why were they wearing those, like, welder's helmets for putting in that bright thing into his body? No, I'm going to say this is probably clearly the apartment of someone who worked on the film. In the context of the film, this kind of takes me out because you would imagine Dr. Wily would be fairly wealthy if he's that smart enough. And this kind of robot secretary thing is an invention of the film itself. It's kind of weird, but she actually has some of the funniest lines. She's pretty much, you know, like when Dr. Wily's feeling lonely, she just makes her like dance and
She's
shit.
hot. I'd go for it.
His acting in this is so good. I love this. It's because I can't tell if he's bad or if he's good, but I like his performance.
I know, right? It's so bad, so good.
He might be a good actor, but the director was just telling him to do bad stuff.
You'll be stereotypical German, and the kids will love it. Like maybe a robot.
I love this guy.
That's his masturbation station.
Well, I will say there are some random swears put into this, which just for me tonally don't kind of sit well with Mega Man.
Yeah.
Like, shut the hell up.
No, like at 2 points the word bastard is used, and it's just like.
Was she reading manga?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What's wrong with that?
She's Japanese, Steven. Obviously, she reads manga.
Yeah. Steven just hates all Japanese people.
I'm drinking tea right now, Governor.
What are we waiting for? Clearly added in sound effects that come from nowhere. Good job.
Plot twist, he's not actually a robot, they just found him knocked out on the street.
It's Inspector Gadget all over again.
He pulls that wire from his neck, but at no point are we going to see any port on his neck where that wire can go in.
I programmed you to have stubble. I programmed you to feel hunger.
I made you in my image. They should have totally played the Message from Dr. Light song here. Been amazing. I gave you eyes, a child's face. I gave you hair. But the burning
What?
in your cock. I can't put there. There's an actual song by the Megas called "The Message from Dr. Light," which is about like Dr. Light like making Mega Man. And Ian Flynn, writer of Sonic and Mega Man, actually put that in the Mega Man comic book. There's a scene where Mega Man's like, "Why? Why did you create me?" And Dr. Light pretty much just recites the chorus from the
That's
the
awesome.
Message from Dr. Light. Like, that's fucking awesome. Eddie LeBron said there was a scene he wrote. I'm not sure if they ever filmed it, where Rock kind of accidentally walked in on Ro in the shower.
What?
And he removed it because he was like, it's kind of messed up. And I was like, it's kind of messed up you wrote that in the first place. You know, why would you put that in? I mean, yeah, technically they're robots, but they're brother and sister. That's still kind of wrong.
Did they come from the same robotic vagina?
Hey, as long as it's not blood
I
related.
guess so.
I believe the term is robocest.
They're all related.
Well, shit.
Hi-oh!
My thoughts exactly, Tom.
So far, nothing has happened.
You know, usually by this point in the film, you get to the inciting incident. Our character starts to have a goal. Obstacles start coming.
Yep.
But we're still in exposition.
We're gonna be in exposition for a while.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God.
Oh God, oh man! They clearly did have a lighting kit. They're pretty much just using the natural light of this house, and it shows, because this really should be a lot brighter. This scene is the biggest, shows you the biggest reason why Dr. Light is an absolute prick. So, basically what Dr. Light is saying here, that he's programmed rock and roll to be able to eat food, and their internal, engines or whatever, will break the food down. But they don't need to eat to survive. But they've both been programmed to feel hunger. Why? Seriously, that's like the biggest dick move. Why would you program your robots to feel hunger, but they don't have to eat?
So
That's
technically
torture.
You're saying they could feel the effects of starvation, but they would never die from it.
Yeah, they just they would just eternally just feel hungry.
Did I do well, you stupid?
This scene kind of makes me laugh though. It's got a syrup on it. I like how Dr. Light doesn't even eat it. He's like, yeah, I know this is shit. I'm just gonna get some food. I'm just gonna get some food on the way to the office.
You got food poisoning.
Da 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 da.
That's the Zelda theme, Scott.
I can't see what they were really created for, because it looks like Dr. Light don't do much in the actual house itself.
Right.
So Ro is invented just to like hoover up and like make food, which is, it's kind of sexist how he makes the girl be like the housemaid and the boy the lab assistant. Why can't it be the other way around? It's like the Mega Man. If you go back and watch the Ruby Space Mega Man cartoon, it tries to be progressive, but it's really sexist, because it makes like Ro, because like Mega Man's the hero, but they wanted to make Ro part of the action as well. So she occasionally fights, but while Mega Man has a gun to shoot with, Ro's weapons are a vacuum cleaner and a food blender. It's kind of like taking one step backwards, one step forward and going two steps back there.
I guess things regress in the future.
I like how he's asking Ro, but Dr. Light hasn't bothered to he's been alive now for like 2 days. Dr. Light hasn't bothered to tell him what the fuck he's meant to do.
That's like the start of a bad porno.
What, Contra?
Yes, Contra.
Why the fuck are you still playing the NES in the year 20XX?
Because it's
It's
retro.
Sinnojo.
Because we still play it today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I've got an idea. He should go into a simulator thing and he should play out levels from Mega Man. No? Okay, those are my ideas.
No, you don't have the directorial vision of Eddie LeBron.
And that's why Ntom64 doesn't make movies.
My ideas were just too good! Holy shit, that's a lot of books. Are you really gonna read them all?
I like that. That's Rock's job for the day, bringing in one box and putting it on the table. Well, I'm done for the day.
I'll go back upstairs and continue to starve.
Man, Dr. Light is so fucking boring.
He is, man. He's a robot. What's gonna happen to him?
He's gonna get mugged.
He's gonna get mugged. give me your flesh.
I don't want to hurt you.
Which, remember what Steven just said, I don't want to hurt you, because spoiler alert, when he becomes Mega Man, that's the only dialogue we're going to hear out of his mouth for 20 minutes.
Yeah, this is a city, alright?
You know what the worst part about this? At not one point do they say the city is called Monsteropolis. Because that's what the actual city in Mega Man is called. He lives in Monsteropolis, which is the greatest name of a city of all time.
Because that just wouldn't be believable enough, Gareth.
Oh, but robots is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's creepy.
Oh, this is kind of awkward.
It's someone from Power Rangers Jungle Fury.
That guy's just going out the most awkward boner right now. Anyone who's played the game should know exactly who that person is.
I don't.
You don't?
Proto Man.
Yes, Blues.
I like the nice touch of his red glasses.
Hmm.
Who the fuck was that, Roll?
Oh!
Well, back to looking at this rather CGI-looking landscape.
But
What?
they wanted to go off and explore, but all they're doing is standing and looking at it.
Maybe I should turn myself into the robot.
That'd be kick-ass, dude. Robotic Dr. Wily.
That was the twist of Mega Man 2, because in Japan all of the games have subtitles, and Mega Man 2 in Japan was called The Mystery of Dr. Wily, and in the final level, Dr. Wily turned into a giant alien bug, but then obviously it turned out to just be a robot. So I reckon he should have done that for real, just to have Wily turn into a giant alien bug and then fly off. My planet needs me. I have to go now. No, Dr. Wily died on the way to his home planet. The end.
Are you a dominatrix program or what? What's going on?
I don't know. The only reason I can think that this first thing was added was to give Wily someone to bounce off of when he's like planning his shit, but it doesn't make it. It just seems kind of weird. If this was realistic, they would have him just like ranting on some kind of forum. Dr. Light sucks.
Cyberbully
Fuck him.
free.
LOL, lows. Cyberbully free, Dr. Wily.
Wait, there was a 2?
No.
This is it.
Yeah, this is Cyberbully 2 Mega Man.
I couldn't get the Capcom off.
Aww. Dr. Wily just spends this entire film trolling Dr. Light, basically.
Can I get in shot, please? Thank you.
Like, who's the camera operator on this film? Fire him.
They're so gross!
So this man is smart enough to make CPU units for robots, but he's not smart enough to wash his face with soap or buy some spot cream.
Robo Africa!
Metal Sonic!
My Hyper Metal Sonic!
Does the house transform? Please tell me it
Rises up on its robotic legs.
It's the house from Smart House.
Then I go back to purgatory.
I know nobody's going to get that reference, by the way.
Berto. But Dr. Wily fucks like this. It's true. I'm so lame.
The music from Rooftop Run starts playing.
That music's awesome. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it sounds like one giant porno.
No, the theme to Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater does.
Yes.
Big orchestral like brass band, and then you get like, the porno guitar. Chicka chicka pow, chicka chicka pow. When I first heard that in Brawl for the first time, I laughed so hard.
Unknown from ME is a porn song.
Because it is because Stephen, ME stands for my erection.
Obviously.
Here I come,
From my
here I come, tougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather.
I'd rather flex my muscles, my penis.
Exactly.
I'm hard as nail. That should be the obvious joke.
I break him down whether they solid.
I break them
or
down
frail.
whether they solid or
The
frail.
frail.
He's talking about vaginas.
From
not
behind.
So, Stephen, on a technical standpoint, how are you enjoying this so far?
I'm not.
Though again, keep in context, very low budget fan film.
Doesn't
Even
matter.
then, even
What
then.
matters is if I'm entertained, and I'm not. Because even with no budget, you can entertain someone, and this is just not doing it for me.
Like, I love the scene between Light and Wiley because that was some good character interaction.
Let's be honest. You, me, Skylar, and Tom together commentating on video games is more entertaining than watching this.
I wouldn't say that exactly. They
I
have a
would.
budget.
I'd rather go watch the Sonic Unleashed playthrough with you and Gareth than watch this, because I will laugh at that, and this will just make me feel dead inside.
Yeah, but Stephen, we're laughing now, aren't we?
We're laughing because we're making fun of it.
Surprise Robo Butt Sex.
I wear my sunglasses at night so I can.
I can't see shit, Mega.
I'm just this to me this looks like the Japanese version of Brokeback Mountain. Brokeback Monsteropolis.
This city sure is mega, isn't it?
I wish I knew how to get equipped with you.
That's amazing, Sky.
I have my moments.
Get equipped with awkward boner.
You got homoeroticism.
Oh God.
I already had that. But thanks.
Oh yeah.
It's a big
You being
city.
friendly.
It is. I doubt. I wonder if they had permission to watch it from like you know, like I wonder if they had permission from the state of New York to film in New York, because that's where they clearly are.
Must have been awkward as shit explaining to people what they were recording.
Yeah.
So we're doing a live action version of a video game.
Lame.
They pat him on the back. That's nice, dear.
Get equipped with a motherfucking sweet lab coat.
That is a pretty bitchin' lab coat.
I take my Robo Hall with me wherever I go.
My lab coat brings all the boys to the yard.
They're like,
Get equipped with lard. Oh fucking no.
all right.
See, she just called him an asshole for no good reason. This is the biggest leap of logic, the fact that Dr. Light keeps these insanely powerful robots under no supervision where any moron could just walk in and steal them.
Hello.
Here's Wiley!
We're not actually robots. He won't let us go.
Oh, that was awesome.
Thank you.
The guy playing Elect Man is so bad. Like, the guy who plays Elect Man is like the worst actor in the history of the universe.
You'll have to point that one out when we get to him, because I'm not familiar with the ones in Mega Man 1.
Apparently, the guy playing Gutsman, I think his name is like Mega Sonic. His YouTube handle is like Mega Sonic Ryan or something. And apparently, he's like a big YouTube voice actor type person. See, that guy's Fireman.
Oh boy.
That guy's Elect Man. And that guy is sorry. That guy's Elect Man. The previous guy was Iceman. Yeah. So the one with blue is Iceman. Obviously, the one in red is Fireman. The one in yellow is Electman.
Are you saying their colors correlate to their elements?
Exactly. It's genius.
That guy looks like he belongs in Jet Set Radio.
Okay, yeah.
Brilliant.
Adobe Effects Man.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Murderer Man.
Latino man.
Hair Gel Man.
Samba D'Amico man.
Beat Man.
And now I'm going to have sex with all these robots!
Oh god.
The rapper man.
That's why Wiley has that big gap in his teeth. He tried to suck a robotic penis and fucked up his jawline.
Oh god.
Do the robot! Do it, yeah!
Get it? Because they're robots?
Yeah, well, you're a bitch.
Damn, she heard you.
They don't even know what a buzz is.
Not white humans.
I hope to God in the Sonic fan film they have Scratch and Grounder. Best two robots ever.
just pop up at the end, but knowing Eddie LeBron, he'd make them all like realistic and World War, and they'd be like super like buffed up and shit.
Ha ha ha.
Hey Scratch, get me some of those steroids.
Imagine filming that bit with Dr. Wiley's walking down that road like a badass. So, like, look at him! Oh,
And like people who don't know that they're filming something.
yeah, it's like, what the fuck is this?
Why does that man keep
Funny.
walking back and forth?
Just another day in New York.
These shots of destruction are hilarious because it's like stuff exploding. I mean, if you watch like the actual cars, they just keep driving past. Like, they don't see anything.
Yeah.
These
I don't
costumes
give a
are so
shit.
bad. I mean, look at this guy's about to like set shit on fire.
That's
and
what I
no
wear
one
to my
stops.
Skype calls.
Why hasn't this guy just been arrested yet?
Like no one notices that robot. It's like no one notices Cut Man just go and stand in the middle of the road.
Not me!
So bad.
The animation isn't horrible, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good, but...
I think the Robot Masters, again, for the budget, it's surprisingly effective. I like them, I do. Like, the textures aren't the best, but the animation ain't bad.
Wow. Just wow.
Oh, I love the bit where Cutman cuts the car in half. It's so bad.
Try to spot the fake car.
Gareth, I think you're about 10 seconds ahead of us.
That's
What's
okay.
that?
I think you're about 10 seconds ahead of us.
Yeah, my video froze, so I had to jump ahead.
We've been through this.
It's cool, you can just edit that out.
Yeah.
Editing. Even a robot male can't do.
Braiding a little girl's hair, the movie! Shoot something!
Yes.
Shoot. Shoot.
Why aren't you shooting?
Can someone shoot a better movie, please?
Fujiwara City So that's the name of this city? Not Monsteropolis?
Silly enough as is, Stephen.
I thought it was New York.
Yeah, kind of looks like New York.
Well, they filmed it in New York, but they've invented some name for it. And this is the end of part 1. We broke it up here because at this point my video got annoyingly desynced with everyone else, so we had to take a quick break, but it also just served as a nice cut off point. So we can split this into 2 parts and make 2 podcasts out of this so I could save having to record more shit for next week, because I am incredibly lazy. Join us next week where we start back with part 2 of Mega Man. See you then.